The last thing I want to show you is pitch correction. So let me go back to the multi-track, double click into the waveform. I'm going to come to the last of her notes as well. I'm going to zoom in. Okay. So here's her last sung note. Let me give more context.
Cloud, 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 cloud,
Okay.
cloud, cloud.
Now, when you do pitch correction, here is my recommendation. Start the pitch correction right after the attack of the note. Start it right after. So zoom in so you can see a lot more detail. And then don't go beyond the end of the note because it'll mess up whatever's happening after that. So here's what I've isolated. You guys can hear how unsteady the pitch is, right? Do we hear that? Yes? Okay. So now effects, time and pitch, and there's an automatic pitch correction. It's fantastic. It figures out which key you're in. You can change it if you want to, figures out the note. So I'm going to play this and you're going to hear the pitch correction and then I'll turn off the effects so you can hear the original. So here we go. Is that coming through the Zoom, the pitch correction? Do you hear it? Okay, and that's it. It's automatic. It's super easy. Mess around with it a little bit, but in my experience, I find it best, again, to start right after the attack of the note. If you include the attack, some really strange things can happen. I really only do this with wind because I only ever do with wind instrument projects. And then make sure you go just through the end and then stop it right after that, because otherwise sometimes you'll get some really fake sounding stuff on the end side if you keep it after the end of the note. So really very specific edit there. Okay. So that is automatic pitch correction. And based on the audio I've heard, some of you have to do some automatic pitch correction already. You don't want to do that to every note. We just don't want to be those people. So if you have a lot of pitch issues in your recording, you need to go back and re-record. But if there is a few notes that you want to kind of nip tuck, that's how you do it. It's so easy. It's so easy. And then remember, anything that you do in the waveform, when you come back to the multi-track, it will be there.